is how we do it. This is how we do it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Done with Gaming in Progress, and today I'm bringing you some Driveclub. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like racing games. That's not entirely honest. Okay, I like some racing games. Like, Midnight Club was an amazing racing game. I played the shit out of that racing game, actually. But other racing games, not so much. There's been, I enjoyed the Underground Need for Speed games. And I enjoyed a couple other racing games. I never got into Forza or Gran Turismo or any of that. Any of the circuit-type racing games, kind of like this. However, I just figured, what the fuck? I decided to download the PlayStation edition of Driveclub. Or the PlayStation Plus Edition of Driveclub. And you know what I noticed? There's no fucking point to downloading this game. There's literally hardly, or there's like, there's next to nothing you can do. Upgrade your Driveclub. Upgrade your Driveclub. Upgrade your Driveclub. Upgrade your Driveclub. It literally wants you to do, to be able to do anything but like the fucking, the start line, which you can only do certain ones of and use certain cars for. It literally wants you to upgrade the game. But see, what's really bullshit here isn't the fact that it wants you to upgrade the game, because you know the game isn't all that expensive. It's especially right now, it's only like $24 I think on PlayStation, and that's with like the PlayStation Plus discount or something. It's not that expensive. But what's bullshit is it installs the entire fucking game, and it's a big game. I don't remember exactly how big it is. Let me check here. Oh, wait, okay, so that doesn't matter. It's a big game, though. It takes up a good amount of space. I had to clear some space so I could download this stupid game. And it downloads the whole game, and you don't even get access to the whole game. It's literally a waste of time to download this game if you're not gonna buy the full game. And honestly I wouldn't buy the full game because the driving mechanics in this game suck. Like I may not like racing games a lot, but I mean I'd like to think that I'm not too bad at driving games. But the driving mechanics in this game are just absolutely shitty. Like, it is so hard to maintain control, and I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, super realistic or what, but I'm not impressed with Driveclub in the slightest. It's definitely a game I wouldn't recommend. It's not a game that I'm going to buy, and I don't really do, like, recommended games or anything like that. Like, if I'll sometimes say, if you guys like seeing me play this game, you might want to check it out yourselves, but I don't usually do like recommendations or like unrecommendations. But this is a game that I would never ever recommend, because I still think they want too much for it, for one. I think the PlayStation Plus Edition is a joke. It's literally just a demo, only it's not a timed demo. I would rather you give me 60 minutes of the game and be able to do whatever I want for those 60 minutes instead of just lock it behind a paywall and be able to have me play for as long as I want and be able to do hardly anything. I don't like that. I mean, the game, visually the game is very, very nice. I don't know what I did here. Yes, exit photo mode. The game is very visually appealing. I will give it that. As sure as I was manually shifting, I guess. And I didn't even know I could do that. But anyway, I'm just kind of going through this game a little bit to show you what it looks like. It looks very, very beautiful. If the driving aspect was as fluid as the visuals and the dynamic weather system, I would definitely recommend this game. I would even say go ahead and try the PlayStation Plus Edition and then upgrade it later. But the driving is worse than in GTA, and GTA has some pretty shitty driving. I mean, look at this. I barely came around that corner going like, was it like 30 miles an hour or something? And I couldn't. Okay, now I'm just fucking spinning out. Yeah, this isn't enjoyable. I don't know if it may be like super realistic or something, but it's not enjoyable. And there has to be a line between where something is super realistic and where something is enjoyable. And if it can't be super realistic and still be enjoyable, then it shouldn't be as realistic. Granted, that is my opinion and my opinion alone. I really love the weather system, even though it makes everything all that much more harder. I'm trying to remember how to switch the camera here. I'm not having any luck switching the camera. And slamming into stuff as I go. Okay, so let's shift down, let's shift up. Maybe I have to shift, no, that's not doing anything. Even the snow looks awesome. But, and the damage to the car looks nice and everything. It's visually very appealing. But I just wouldn't recommend this game, and I'm trying to kind of just say avoid this game, really. Like, if you're a hardcore racing fan and you want to shell out the money, I guess get it. But if you're more of like a casual racer, I guess, like I am, like if you play like if you don't play like Forza or Gran Turismo, and you play more like Midnight Club and some of the older Need for Speed games, this game might not be for you. Granted, again, that's just my opinion. I will say that the PlayStation Plus Edition is not worth the hard drive space when you can just pay the extra money and have access to everything. So this isn't even really going to be a super long video. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here I can do that... Well, nope, it's all locked. I can't do anything in the Driveclub. All I can do is start line stuff, and I don't like that. And there's not even like a lot in the start line. So, that's level locked. Okay, so I can only do like these right now. But I really don't. I don't think it's worth the hard drive space. Unless they change up how they're doing the PlayStation Plus Edition, I wouldn't waste the space, honestly. And it bums me out because Driveclub looked like it was going to be a really great game, and it just didn't deliver. It was kind of like The Crew. The Crew was going to be like a really great game too, and it was pretty good in the beta, but the full game just wasn't as great. So I'm going to do one more race for you guys to hopefully I can do a little bit better job. Even the damage looks nice. It's just you don't get enough to download however big this game is. And after this race I will look before I wrap things up, just so you guys have an idea of how much space you're going to be wasting here, or using if you actually like the game. I would just like, I would watch somebody play it, honestly. Or I mean, because there's a lot of games that take a lot of hard drive space right now, and I know I'm getting a little stupid here, but there are a lot of games that take up a good amount of hard drive space in next gen already. It's like, we thought that 500 gigs would be a lot, and it's not really a lot anymore. Between GTA and Arkham Knight and shit, my hard drive's already pretty much full. Not to mention PlanetSide 2 and Elder Scrolls Online are both massive games that take up a massive amount of space. Corner penalty, okay. Not sure what that was about, but okay. But I mean, the game looks nice. It's just the cars don't handle very well, in my opinion, and the only being able to do the start line missions for the PlayStation Plus Edition doesn't really feel like it's worth it. Like, we were promised a PlayStation Plus Edition like a long time ago, and to finally give us a PlayStation Plus Edition and only give us like one like small portion of the game. Like, I'm only guessing that's like 3% of the game right there. It's not even fucking, it's insulting is what it is. As a PlayStation Plus member, as a PlayStation gamer, I find it to be insulting. And it's something that I will call out, because I don't support that kind of bullshit on any platform. I don't care if Xbox does it, I don't care if Nintendo does it, I don't care if Sony does it. If it's something, if it's bullshit like this, it needs to be called out. And this is bullshit. She's giving us like 3% of the game that we waited to have a PlayStation Plus Edition for like forever for is just wrong, and it's insulting. And I kind of can see why Driveclub hasn't done so well, because I mean, it's not anything like it was advertised really, like other than visually. Visually, it holds up visually, but for the rest of it, not so much. So this game takes up 26 point something, so let's say 27 gigs. You have to download 27 gigs for a demo, basically, that lets you play as long as you want lets you play 3% of the game for as long as you want. Not worth it in my book. It's a joke to call this a PlayStation Plus Edition. And it's not worth downloading. If you're gonna get the game, buy the full game, rent it on disc or something. But don't fucking bother with this PlayStation Plus edition, cause it's a fucking joke, is what it is. And I'm not very happy about it. And as soon as this video is done, I'll be deleting this useless 27 gigs worth of game that I can only play 3% of off of my console. So anyway, this has been Devin with Gaming in Progress. I hope you guys found this video insightful. I hope this has kind of helped you steer clear of the PlayStation Plus edition of Driveclub. I hope that if you do get the full game and actually pay the whatever money for it, that you do enjoy it, because everybody should enjoy whatever game they enjoy. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying you won't enjoy it, I'm just saying that I don't, and I definitely don't enjoy the fact that I can only play 3% of it in a PlayStation Plus edition. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe as well. Be sure to click the annotations at the end of this video for more stuff we've done. And be sure to check the links in the description for some of our playlists. And be sure to like our Facebook page, because we're trying to grow our Facebook page as well. And we can only do that with your help. So anyway, this has been Devin with Gaming in Progress. And I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, fuck this. PlayStation Plus Edition. Yeah, you get to play this much of the game for free. You don't get to play this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or any of this. You don't get to play any of it. Fucking PlayStation Plus Edition, my ass. Fuck you, Driveclub. Fuck.
It details the incomplete process
like a marine or
of a cure for the virus. If implemented in its current
like a
state,
military style
this
art
substance may be extremely toxic. Also, the file contains a full description of the virion structure. Any attempt to use it would result in countless lives lost. It must be recovered. Further information, current status. Suleiman sent the file to an associate unknown to us, with instructions to publicize it at his command at any time. To counter that, we instituted a citywide communication jam, preventing him from publicizing the file. Your GRE issued radio can overcome that jamming. It's your lifeline. Do not lose it. Suleiman has since gone underground and begun using a different name. We have reason to believe he now leads one of the two main factions operating within the city. You are to find Suleiman and locate the stolen file in order to save mankind from a disaster of unprecedented proportions.
Okay, so find the guy, get the file, and avoid all the time.